today's video is all about what I eat on a fall day, specifically a few days ago. It was just that particular day. It's what I eat normally, although it does obviously switch up depending on the day. That being said, I have lost 30 pounds, not necessarily by eating exactly that every single day, but I've been working out. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know that. I've just been putting in a lot of work and then obviously watching what I eat. So hopefully you guys end up enjoying it. Oh, and also I am doing intermittent fasting, but I kind of used that term loosely because I don't follow it exactly. But if you guys want to stay to the end, I'll kind of go into more detail and tell you guys why it works for me and why it could work for you. But if you guys end up enjoying it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, turn on the post notifications, and let's jump into it. Good morning, guys. All right, I just finished my workout. I'm actually still in the parking structure of my gym, but I was trying to think of something healthy to make. I love making crockpot recipes, especially this weather today. It's like raining and it's so weird. It's feeling like fall now. So I thought of like this veggie kale soup that I used to make a long time ago. It also has like beans. I love beans and like everything. I'm such a frijolera. Like I love my beans. So I'm just really gonna throw a ton of veggies with some ground turkey into the crock pot. Call it a soup with like some spices and stuff. So it's really just a veggie soup and you make it however you want, whatever veggies you want. But that I will show you guys later in just a bit. I'm gonna throw it into the crock pot. For breakfast, I'm gonna have a protein smoothie, which is gonna be like pretty loaded. I'll show you guys exactly what I put into it. Oh, let me show you guys my protein that I just bought from Equinox. I don't know if it's sold at a lot of places. I think I tried looking it up and I believe like the owner of Equinox / Earth Bar came up with it, but I've looked at the ingredients in this one compared to the other ones that I had at home, and I'm not like a pro at reading nutrition labels, but I try my best and I try to kind of understand. And a lot of times when there's like a million ingredients that I don't understand, that's kind of when I'm like, okay, I should stick to something that I know a little better. So this one has a lot of good stuff. It seems like it doesn't have any sugar added. It has less than 1 gram of sugar. Carbs is like my biggest weakness. I love my carbs, so I try to like limit my carbs as well, but of course everything in moderation. I'm like being 100% realistic. This is why I don't count calories. I don't count my macros or anything. Maybe I should. I've said this before, but this is just what's been working for me. I personally like it. I don't like to stress too much about it. Then it gets crazy and then I'm like driving myself nuts. All right, guys, I'm home and I could finally break my fast. It's 11:42, which is pretty late. I usually break it around 11:15, but I got my cup ready. I just put some ice in it and then I'm gonna take a small banana. I know banana has carbs, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. We can eat it. Everything in moderation. We're good. Then I'm put my milk in it. I like this Silk protein nut milk. It only has 2 grams of sugar and then 10 grams of protein. So it's not like loaded with sugar or anything. And I think it tastes pretty good, especially for this particular smoothie. I think it's so good. Then a little fun ingredient that's gonna make it taste really good is this granola and vanilla almond. I did try to find the one that had like the least sugars and like just the best ingredients overall. So I'm not gonna put too much. Wait, can you guys see this? It's probably 1/4 cup, if that. So not a lot. And then I got lucky. There's only probably about a teaspoon left in here of this almond butter. And then again for this, the only ingredient is almonds. A lot of them have like salt and sugars and other stuff like that, but literally the only ingredient is almonds. So I'm gonna put that teaspoon in and then I'm gonna add a scoop of the Earth Fusion protein that I talked to you guys about. So while I drink my breakfast, I'm gonna show you guys how I make this crockpot recipe. That's how easy it is. Like I can make it while I'm eating, drinking my breakfast, whatever. First thing, I got a bag of organic Tuscan kale. This is all from Trader Joe's, by the way, but you can get it at a lot of different places. So I just put a little bit of water in here. I'm kind of just playing it all by ear. Then I'm gonna add some of this caldo de pollo chicken bouillon. It's kind of gonna make it like a chicken stock. I know this is not the healthiest and it is very salty, like there's a lot of sodium, but that's okay. I got some zucchini. These are big ones actually, but zucchini is like my favorite veggie, so I'm probably gonna put like 2 of those in there. And the reason I'm cutting up like this is because I'm gonna use this guy right here. Makes life so easy. This easy peasy, I don't know how to say this mix, but it's basically celery, carrots, and onions. I'm not a big fan of celery, but I think Weston likes celery. So I'm not gonna put all of the celery in there because I like hate celery. And then some corn. I got some ground turkey, 99% fat free. And some white kidney beans. So let's put it all together. While opening the can of beans, do not cut yourself like I just did. Just gonna add a bunch of spices, some garlic powder, some of this chili powder, which is basically cumin, garlic, and oregano. A little seasoning salt. Let's do a little more oregano. I think that's good. I know it's filled to the tippity top, but I can turn it on and it's gonna be ready in 4 hours. All right, I'm all ready now, and I forgot to show you guys. I started eating my toast. I literally just toasted a piece of bread. It's the Dave's Killer 60 calories per slice. They're just smaller slices, but I like them because it helps me like portion out my food. And then I put a little bit of some strawberry jam on top because it's sweet and I like the taste of that. And then normally for my coffee, if you guys, I will link my video right here. I made an entire video about how I usually make my coffee, but today we're gonna splurge a little because I've been really good about going to the gym. I've gone 6 days in a row since Monday through Saturday. Wow. So I feel like I deserve like a good latte. So I'm gonna put this inside this little guy right here. This is part of the Nespresso machine, and then I'm gonna make a latte. To be honest, I really don't even want that much, and I don't know how this is gonna turn out because I never do this, and I never even drink my like lattes hot. I always make them iced, but today it's raining. Shocking. It's fall. I'm gonna make a real latte, a real one. Here's the latte machine, and then I keep my Nespresso pods in here. These are the Pete's ones that I just got from Amazon. I normally always get like the Nespresso brand, and I really like those. I feel like I like them better than these Pete's brand ones. But I'm gonna put that in. Okay, I honestly don't even know how this is gonna turn out. I don't remember the last time I actually like frothed my milk or anything. There it goes. Oh no. That does not look good. What the hell happened? What the heck? That was not normal. That didn't work out too well. Ow, this is hot. I think it's because the machine, we just haven't used the frother in so long. I added a lot. I was too busy talking. That's not what I meant to do. All right, well, now I got myself a creamy latte and some toast. Oh, let me take you over to the soup, see how it's doing. It's almost done. I think it needs like, what time is it right now, babe? Oh, that smells so good. It's 3? Oh, so it needs like an hour. Okay, it's a little after, oh, it's 5 p.m. right now. I am hungry, so I'm gonna have a small bowl of the crockpot soup because it's actually all done. And the music you guys hear in the back, Weston. Let's go see him, look. What are you watching?
Here, YouTube.
He's watching me! Because if your husband's not your biggest fan,
who is?
Then who is, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna grab about a whole spoonful, maybe a little bit more, because I'm hungry. It's not quite dinner, but I'll probably just have it twice today. I'm gonna add some lemon and tapatio, because everything with lemon y tapatio. Okay, confession time. It's like 11 p.m. and we just got home. What ended up happening was we actually ended up going to the mall, and I wasn't gonna like refrain from doing something fun. And this is kind of what you have to do. You have to be flexible sometimes, which is totally fine. So we went to the mall and we went to a restaurant, and I just got a burger, but I got it lettuce wrapped. And then I did have some French fries also, because everything in moderation. So I did have that, and that's what we ended up having for dinner. And it was around like 7:15 when we ate it. And then after that, had absolutely nothing. That's pretty much everything I ate for today. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this more kind of realistic what I eat in a day, not counting my macros, not being perfect. But obviously if I did those things and if I counted my macros and did things more perfectly, I feel like I would be in better shape, but I'm just gonna kind of trust the process. I've obviously lost 30 pounds, so I've been doing something right, and I've been just healthy. I feel better. I overall just feel and look healthier, so you kind of just have to do what works for you. That being said, the reason I'm doing intermittent fasting, and I've actually been doing it for 4 or 5 months now, a little while now actually, but I like to use it loosely just because I don't follow it exactly. If you did follow it pretty accurately, you're not supposed to have really any snacks in between. You're supposed to just have, I think, 3 big meals. And I'm doing a 16-8, which means I fast for 16 hours and I eat during an 8-hour window. But the reason it works so well for me is because I was almost kind of already doing that beforehand. I have a really, really bad acid reflux, like horrible. I take medication every single day. So if you guys know anything about acid reflux, like your food comes up constantly and often, all the time. It's the most like annoying, frustrating thing to the point where I couldn't even work out for a long time. For like years, I actually made excuses that I couldn't work out because of my acid reflux, because every time I worked out, my food would just come up or whatever. And this was before I was on medication. Now that I'm on the medication, it's just so much better. It's night and day. And then on top of that, with the fasting on top of that, it's just that much better for me. So basically, like I said, I stopped eating at 7 p.m. And then the next morning, I actually wake up at 8 a.m. every day, or almost every day. And then I get to the gym by 9 a.m. And that's when I do my workout. I do it fasted. It works for me. And then when I come home at around 11 is when I break it. So before I started the intermittent fasting, I used to have my dinner, say around 7:38, and then I obviously wasn't like looking at the time or anything, so sometimes I would even push it till 9. Didn't matter, but say normally I did have it around, say 7 or 7:30. I would often have a snack later. Like I would just pick up something, a little bag of almonds, an apple and almond butter. Like I would pick up some sort of snack by like 9 or 10 p.m. So basically all I've had to do was cut out that snack. And that's the one thing with intermittent fasting, is that it like, knowing that there's like this exact way of doing it for me is kind of like, okay, I can't eat. Like even if I wanted to, I know like be done by like 7:30. And then if I want a snack later, I can't have it. I basically just drink water. Sometimes I will have sparkling water. That's pretty much all I could have. And no, I will not touch food. I will not put it near my mouth. Like I know I cannot have it. And a lot of times, like I said, it would be a snack. Sometimes even an unhealthy snack. Like say I crave like some ice cream. So I would eat like some Halo Top ice cream, even though it's like healthy, I would still have it late at night. But now obviously I've cut that completely out. And I feel like that's what's made a huge difference. I feel like I've lost a lot of fat because of that, which is what intermittent fasting is supposed to do for you. But I don't want to drag this video out too long. I feel like it's already long enough, but if you guys did end up enjoying it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you guys want to see an entire video all about like my diet and fitness and basically how I lost the 30 pounds, I have another one just talking about like some tips and stuff that I did to lose 20 pounds, but I am 10 pounds lighter than that video. But I will link that one right here, and I will also link my what I eat in a day that I did a few months ago. It's still somewhat similar to that. That's just a different day if you guys want to see that one as well. But that's it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.